Hey guys, welcome back. So firewood season, delivery that is for us, is upon us. We've been doing a ton of deliveries here lately. So I got another full cord in the trailer ready to go. Now it's deceiving, it's not all the way to the front. It's pretty wide open there, but I just loaded it with the tractor from the back and just dumped it in there so I didn't have to like drive in and dump it. Usually that's what I do if because I can get 2 full cords in there no problem. I pull the ramps out on the bottom, drive in, and then really try to feather the wood in when it dumps to make sure I can get 2 full, which I can. I can actually get 2.5 in there if I really tried, but 2 is the most I'll put in this trailer. Obviously if I use the big guy I can get, I think, 4 in there. I think that's what I had in there at one point, but anyway, so yep, I used the tractor. Obviously those are all empty. That's all within the last 2 days. And if you remember, this used to be all the way pretty much to here, so obviously this is just some of the wood I have. So this will probably get me through the week. Got a ton of wood stacked up next door, my other location. And then obviously the kiln's still running. I got wood next door in there. So it's nice though. It's nice that we're starting to deliver. I usually do, I don't know, 100 cords or so in August. It's the middle of August right now. It's slowly picking up. I think it's because it's just been so hot that people just really ain't thinking about it. But I do a lot of my deliveries August, September, obviously October. Come November, I'm pretty much sold out. I do every year. Now that I have the kiln, obviously I'll be drying a little bit into the burn season, and I'll keep selling it. That's what I did last year. Usually I don't do that. Usually I just, when I'm out, and I get ready for next season. But I produce more wood every year, dry more wood every year, and I sell it. Yeah, I could just wait till next season, but if I got it and it's ready to go, I just let it go. It's the only way to grow, right? I mean, everybody always says can never have enough wood, and that's true. I mean, that's 100% true. I tell anybody that I could have 1,000,000 totes and they'd all be full, and they would all sell every year. It's crazy, to be honest, for how much work's involved to make all the wood and dry it, you know, and it disappears like this. So curious to see, you know, for those of you that produce wood, how much are you guys selling right now? Are you starting to move wood? My demographic that I sell to, primarily heat. That's their heat source every winter. So, you know, they're usually buying cord 2, 3, 4. I mean, I got some that get 5 to 10. But I'd say the average customer gets a full cord of wood, which is nice. You know, it makes it worth the trip. And for my customers, they're all pretty local, usually within 10 minutes. Like that load's got to go like 25, but I charged them more for delivery, as I should, right? It's a lot of you know, downtime where I could have done 2 more deliveries. You know, it's time is money. So, but yeah, it's good looking wood there. That's a mixture. Typically it's sugar maple, ash. There's hickory in there, a little bit of cherry, some elm. But it's a good mixture. All, you know, relatively smaller splits. I got a load of oak going out tomorrow. They haven't decided if it's going to be half cord or full cord. Hopefully it's a full cord, because where I got to go, it's a good distance. So, you know, so I got some oak here. So I'll pull this down and deliver that. That's some cherry. All my hickory wood's next door. So slowly starting to move. Haven't purchased any logs yet. I can get them whenever. I'm just kind of got other things going on right now where I don't want them right now, although I should get them. Don't have the new processor yet, so I don't really see a point in having them, because as soon as I have that, that's getting put to work. And that kiln will be probably running through the end of the year. I still got to dry all this oak, slowly chipping away at it. Good thing is it's been sitting out for a while. But of course all we've had is rain, so everything's getting wet, but just the surface really. So yeah, like I said, I'm curious to see how much wood you guys are selling. What do you anticipate you selling this year? Are you gonna sell out, or do you cap it at a certain number which you produce every year? I'm not sure what I'm gonna do this year, because like I said, I'm gonna continue to make wood eventually, put it right in the kiln, dry it, and probably sell it. So I'm not really sure, but for what I have currently, haven't really counted them, but I'm pretty sure I'm probably gonna do 600 full cords plus this year. It'll probably be close to 700 depending on how long this oak takes to dry. But then next season I'm gonna try to do 1,000 full cords plus. I think that's where that's my goal. Just depends on how the winter goes, how much I produce. You know, if we get those super cold -20-degree days, I'm not making wood in that. I'm not gonna run all my machines in that. So yeah, another reason why I don't like delivering come December, January, it's too cold. You know, you got the dump trailers or the dump truck. I do a lot of face cord, 2-face cord in the dump truck there in the winter. It's just too cold though. You know, hydraulics on the trailer, the tractor is how I load all my wood, so I don't have to touch it. You know, all the fluids are cold. It's hard on the equipment, and we have salt here on the roads, and I don't like driving my trailers for sure, you know, through the salt. You know, I don't really have a way. I can spray them off, but I don't want to do all that. I mean, I do deliveries. I typically wait till the roads are dry, so I'm not, you know, running through all that garbage. So, but I do it, so I kind of have my customers trained to get it early, as you should be prepared. You know, I don't hold any wood for anybody. I don't do that. It's first come, first serve. My good customers that have been buying from me for, you know, last 6 years-ish, I always keep them in the back of my mind that they always get, you know, 4 or 5 cords every year, and I have probably like 30 of those. So I always make sure I have wood for them. I just kind of keep them separated. All the other stuff is first come, first serve. Because I probably have, I don't know, 200-300 customers that get a face cord every year. I'm not holding wood for you, you know. When it goes, it goes. I'd rather sell in bulk. I know a lot of guys like to sell smaller quantities at a higher price. All my wood's priced the same. Doesn't matter if it's 1 cord you buy or 1 face cord or 10 cords, it's the same price. So whether it's seasoned or not, if you want to buy unseasoned wood, it's the same price. It takes the same amount of effort to make it. Yeah, I don't have to dry it and store it, but it's the same price. So curious to see what your guys' philosophy is on that. If you sell it for a discounted price or not, or the same price. I'll never do that. Got the chip truck and the chipper ready to go for tomorrow. Got to take down medium, the larger size birch tree, smaller pine, like a 40-foot pine, nothing crazy. Do that, then I'll deliver that. I got some oak going out on Monday. So when you guys are watching this video, I'll be cutting trees as we do every day. But yeah, it's weird selling wood. Not weird, but you know, selling heating wood for in the middle of August when it's 80-90 degrees. But the season changes quick around here, so if you're one of my customers watching, get your order in, get the wood, because sooner or the longer you wait, the busier I am. You just get put on the list, and when I get to it, I get to it. So, but lately it's been raining a lot, so I don't like delivering my wood wet, because all my wood that gets, especially it gets dried through the kiln, I keep indoors so it doesn't get wet, it stays clean. Now the wood I have sitting out, it's a different story. I'll usually wait a couple days to let the air dry before I deliver it, because most people stack it, cover it up, right? So, but yeah, that's kind of what I've been up to. I've been doing a lot of my solar stuff, working on the array over there. I haven't bought any of the panels or nothing like that yet, just kind of getting stuff set up, intermixed with trees and everything else we're doing. So, but yeah, let me know what you guys think of that load of wood. I always think, you know, wood in a trailer is just dollar signs. You know, it's always exciting to have a good product and and people are happy. Like here's a good example, which I get every year. I had a customer of mine. I didn't deliver to them last year. They usually get a full cord, but the previous 2 years I delivered to them, and so when I went there this year to drop it off, I'm like, oh yeah, you guys didn't get wood last year. They're like, no. We did the Facebook thing where they, you know, see free wood advertised, go pick it up, bring it all home, rent a splitter, split it, let it dry, and then burn it that year. And the whole time they said they were doing that, they're like, we should have just bought from Matt. He's always got good wood. It's always dry, split the same size, blah, blah, blah. And here we are. I'm like, yeah, that's kind of how it goes. You think you can save a little money, you know, but the wood wasn't dry for them. You know, they struggled all winter to keep it lit and get it lit or started. So, but every year, either it's mainly new customers that find me, or word of mouth, or whatever it may be, that said, oh, you know, we always hear good things, that your wood's always dry, you're prompt, you're good prices, blah, blah, blah. So, reputation, and I think in the firewood industry is huge, right? Like, just looking at this, I know it's probably hard to tell on camera, but everything is the same size. I know some people, you know, instead of having like a 12-inch cutoff, they'll just split it and intermix it. I don't do that. I separate all that stuff because, you know, most people, they you know, they're going to stack this, right? When they're stacking, it doesn't stack properly because now you got the small piece, so they think they're getting, you know, gypped on the wood. I don't like that. I know we're just talking about wood, but it matters to me. Reputation, I think, in any business is key, so I always try to keep it consistent as possible. Everything's dry, they get what they pay for, so. And word of mouth is huge. You start delivering wet wood or big pieces, smaller pieces, I mean, people remember that stuff. So, if you're just getting into firewood and you want to start selling, make sure your wood's dry, make sure it is what you say it is, and that's what they want. So. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got for you guys today. Let me know what you guys think. But as always, keep burning.